Boom, boom, boom. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. It's your boy Steve Schamberger, the Running Sham. We are coming live. It is February 22nd. This is my podcast, Off the Couch 365 Fitness. This is going to be our 493rd workout on YouTube. Tonight is just going to be a simple arm workout. We're going to be sitting down tonight. We're not going to be standing up. We're just going to be totally relaxing, and we're going to be using our band workout. So I'm sitting down. I've got the Laker game on in the Celtics. It's 63-53. The Celtics look like they're taking over in the third quarter, but we're here to do an exercise. It's a Sunday night. It's chilling. Wild week. I was in Florida earlier this week. I decided to change my profession, go back out on the road. So I'm now up in Detroit, Michigan, where it was 2 days ago. I was on the beach running miles. It was 85 degrees. And now I'm in Detroit, Michigan, where it is 25 degrees. So we've had a little bit of a culture shock as far as the weather. But tonight is going to be our arm exercise. So again, I'm just sitting down. I'm going to be using the bands. And the great thing about the bands are so convenient. You can take them with you. You can get a great workout in. And so I'm going to show you how I exercise with my band. So we're just going to be doing our arms. If you're at the gym, if you're at home and you want to use your free weights and you want to clang and bang, by all means, feel free to use the weights. But again, I'm just going to show you how I exercise with my bands, and you're going to get a great workout. And I'm going to be sitting down. I'm just going to be chilling. I ran 19 days in a row. I walked and I ran, and so I've taken the last 2 days off just to unwind. But we have not missed the exercise. Yesterday, we did chest and back. We did a ton of push-ups, and we did pull-ups, and then we did our abs as well. But today is just going to be our arms. And so we're going to go about 45 minutes. Again, we're going to stretch just a little bit, and then we'll get underway. How this is going to work, we're going to do 2 rounds, okay? We're going to go 1 through 12, and then we're going to go 12 through 1, and it's going to be a great time. Again, we're just going to be doing our arms from the comfort of a Clarion Inn in Detroit, Michigan. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to do just a couple of stretches. Again, I'm in super chill mode tonight, so there's not going to be any jump around maniacs. We're just going to be doing our arms. Again, I'm going to be using my band. I'm working out from the comfort of a hotel room. Again, 2 days ago, I was down in Florida on the beach. I had to decide on what I wanted to do. I decided I'm going to go back out on the road. And so my company is up in Michigan. So I'm now up in Detroit. I'm leaving out tomorrow. But man, the last 2 months, wow, what an incredible this last year of my life. I can't, I just can't describe this. I think I've lived 5 years in the last 9 months of my life, traveling, business, relationship, YouTube channel, all over the United States. I have been going nonstop. I went down to Cocoa Beach for 2 months. I decided to go back out on the road, and so I'm going back out tomorrow. We traveled Friday in Florida where it was 85 degrees. I was running on the beach, sweating profusely. Now I'm up in Detroit where it's 25 degrees. So a little bit of a weather shock, but that's absolutely amazing. So, but this is going to be our 493rd workout tonight. Again, we're going to be doing our arms from the comfort of a hotel, just chilling. So if you have bands, use your bands. If you're at the gym, you want to clang and bang, it's totally up to you. But we're going to go ahead and get started. Again, I'm just going to do a couple of stretches. I'm going to bring my arms up like this. I'm going to go to the left. I'm going to go to the right. I'm going to go to the left. I'm going to go to the right. And again, I'm just going to bring my arms halfway down, and then I just pull it back. I stretch my shoulders, my chest, and my stomach. Again, this is just a super chill Sunday night workout. Big, deep breath. I go to the left. I go to the right. I go to the left. I go to the right. Again, I'm going to bring my arms halfway down in a flex. And again, I'm just going to pull back forward like this. I stretch my shoulders, my chest, and my stomach. I'm going to do it one more time. Arms come up. If you want to have your legs straight out, you can, however you want to do it. Remember to breathe to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. Again, arms come halfway down. I pull back like that. You can pull back like that. Again, stretch your shoulders, stretch your chest, and stretch your stomach. All right, shake it out a little bit. Shake it out. Shake it out. Oh, that feels so good. Man, I'm super proud of myself. The last 20 days, I had ran 19 days in a row, running and walking on the beach. I took off yesterday for a travel day. And then today, I'm up in Detroit where it's literally, I left, where was I this morning? I was right outside of Chattanooga, Tennessee. And so it was about 30 degrees. It never really warmed up today. I've been driving in snow and sleet and sun and ice all day long. So we've taken 2 days off, but we're getting our exercise in. Yesterday, we did chest and back. If you want to do that exercise from yesterday, we were down in Georgia at a park. Beautiful workout. Again, we did a ton of push ups, we did our pull ups, and we even did our abs. So if you want a good workout, you can go back and do yesterday's workout. But this is going to be our arms for Sunday night. Again, it is February 22nd. Oh, February 22nd. I love that day and time. I used to live in North Little Rock, Arkansas. I sold my house on 2/22, and it kind of prolonged or projected me into the next chapter of my life. That was 7 years ago. And since that time, I've lived in Tulsa. I've lived in Miami. I've lived in Fort Lauderdale. I've lived in Destin. I've lived in Cocoa. I've kind of just been traveling. I had a house. I was firm for like 18 years, but since I sold that house, I went and started traveling, exploring. I'm not a tree rooted. I can always go and travel and try different things, and that's where I'm at in my life. But we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to do our arms. Again, if you're at the gym and you want to clang and bang the dumbbells, I'm just using a simple band. Again, we're using the Reebok band. And remember, I broke this just a few days ago on the beach, but I'm stubborn. I try to use these things to the very end. And so we're going to go ahead and use it again. Again, we're just going to do, we're just going to do, we're just going to use this until it breaks. I'm stumbling my words. All right, so here we go. I'm sitting down. Again, this is just going to be a super chill arm exercise. Remember, you don't have to keep up with me. I just simply do my workouts on YouTube. It holds me accountable. It makes it fun. I can work out wherever. No one would ever know. But we live in such a content-based world. We're all on our phones. If you find me and I can motivate you to, hey, start exercising, start running, start hiking, biking, sweating, go join your local gym, get excited about exercising. That was the point of my channel. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. The first thing we're going to do, we're just going to do single curls. Okay, single curls. I'm going to try to do it this way. All right, so we're down in it. Make a little loop. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do single curls. I'm just coming up just like that. This is why I love the band. The band, you can just take it with you. You can travel with it. I used to snicker and laugh at the bands. Like, who's using bands? I'm not using in a band. I absolutely love bands now. I snap them all the time. You got to be careful because if you get them out in humidity, you get them wet over time, they're going to snap, but they're so convenient to use. I use a Reebok. This is a Reebok medium weight, and I think it's about 25 pounds, but when you shorten it, you can make it heavier. So what I'm curling right now is probably maybe about 20 pounds. Again, I'm not a big, heavy clang and bang. I just like long muscles. I like definition. I want my muscles to be long. I'm not pumped up. And so that's the type of muscles I like. All right, here we go. I'm going to do a couple more. I'm going to do one. All right, here we go. I'm going to do two. All right, I'm going to do one more, and I'm going to hold it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and done. Good job. Good job. And again, I hope you had a great weekend. Hope you got off the couch this weekend. Hope you got out of bed. Hope you went and did something fun. All right, here we go. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to the shoulders. So what we're going to do is just pull it up just like this. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, and come down just like this. With the shoulders, you don't need a lot of weight. This is probably maybe about 8 pounds. I'm pulling it out in front of me. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to hold it, and then I'm going to go back down. I'm going to come up. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to come back down just like that. Big deep breath. All right, here we go. I'm going to bring it up. 1, 2, 3. I bring it down just like that. 1, 2, 3. All right, I'm going to bring it back up. 1, 2, 3. I bring it down. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to bring it up. 1, 2, 3. I bring it down. 1, 2, 3. All right, I'm going to do it one more time. I'm going to hold it. 1, 2, three, and I bring it down just like that. One, two, three. Those are money. I'm telling you, for your shoulders, just to bring it up and hold it, you do not need a lot of weight for this. These arm exercises, I mean, if you want to be pumped up, grab the 25s, grab the 30s, but I'm telling you, a good 10, 12, 15-pound weight, they're going to give you exactly what you want. All right, so here we go. We're going back to the arms. Again, this is just a super chill arm exercise. If you worked out with me before, I'm a cardio maniac. I love doing pull-ups, push-ups, but this is just a simple arm exercise. All right, so we're going to go back to the doubles. All right, so what we're going to do simultaneous. We're just going to go up like this. So here we go. I bring it up. 1, 2, 3. I bring it down. Big deep breath. 1, 2, 3. I bring it down. I bring them up. 1, 2, 3. I bring it down. 1, 2, 3. I bring it up. Remember, we're going to do 2 rounds. We're going to go 1 through 12, and then we'll go 12 through 1. Again, this is about as chill as workout you're going to see me do. I usually love doing pull-ups and push-ups and cardio and abs, but I've been traveling the last 2 days. I've kind of gone into a weather shock. I was down in Florida for 2 months on the beach, running, creating a business. And now I'm up in Detroit where it's 25 degrees. I'm going to start traveling starting tomorrow. I'm super excited about that. I was traveling for the last year and a half. Then in December, I decided to make a move down to Cocoa Beach. And then after 2 months, tried to start a business. Things were starting to go in my favor, but I just kind of missed traveling. And so I wanted to get back out there, and that's what I'm going to start doing again. I'm going to do 2 more. I'm going to curl it up. 1, 2. I'm going to let it come down. I'll do it one more time. I'm going to curl it up. 1, 2, 3, and done. Good job. Good job. All right, shake it out a little bit. Shake it out. I got my white socks on. All right, here we go. So we're about 39 minutes left to go. Again, we're just doing our arms tonight. The Lakers, it's 72-65. Looks like the Boston Celtics are winning. Boston has the ball. We got 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Ooh, that's a big yawn. I'm going to sleep like a baby. That's one thing about me. I do a lot of running. I do a lot of workouts, but one thing running and working out will do, I sleep like a baby. When it's time to go to sleep, I mean, it's lights out. That's one thing I'm blessed. I'm an all natural cat. Only thing I could really work on is my diet. Sometimes I run so much, I exercise so much, I should clean up my diet. But when it comes to my sleeping's okay. Sleeping's 100%. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to go out this time. So the first time we came in like this time we're going to go straight out. So I'm going to go out just like this. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to bring it down. Big deep breath. 1, 2, 3. I bring it down. 1, 2, 3. I bring it up. 1, 2, 3. I bring it down. And this kid from Boston, he doesn't miss, man. He can shoot. 1, 2, 3. It's 77-65. The Celtics are winning with 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Big deep breath. I'm going to go back out. 1, 2, 3. I come back down. I'm going to go back out. 1, 2, 3. One more time. Big deep breath. I'm going to go out. 1, 2, 3. And done. Good job. Good job. All right. Shake it out. Shake it out just a little bit. Shake it out. Again, we're doing our arms tonight. This is just a super chill class tonight, Sunday night, February 22nd. Man, we are almost done with February. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Again, I'm in Detroit, Michigan. I've been in Cocoa Beach, Florida the last 2 months. I made a business decision. I was starting a business down in Cocoa. It was kind of getting ready to really go off, but I was missing traveling. I'd been traveling for the last year and a half. I'd be in Vegas, I'd be in New York, I'd be in Texas, Mississippi, traveling all over the United States. And I just got to where I kind of missed it. And so I'm going back out tomorrow. I'm signing back on with the company that I used to work for. Excited about that. So I'm interested to see where the next few months go. I'm super excited. And we'll just see where the universe takes us. All right, so here we go. We have got one more move. No. We have 2 more moves, and we'll be at the halfway point of round number 1. Remember, we're going to be doing 2 rounds, 1 through 12, and then we'll go 12 through 1. But 12 through 1, we might go like 12, 10, 11. We might switch it up just a little bit. All right, so here we go. This time we're going to go across our bodies. So I'm just going to be like this, and I'm going to go across my body like that. I'm going to go across my body like that. I'm trying to go right between my shoulders and my neck. Bring it up just like that. Bring it just like that. I'm so proud of myself. I'm always in good shape. I am. I'm always in good shape. I'm always running miles. I'm always taking care of myself. But the last month, I got right with my diet. I got right with my running. You're down in Florida. You're running down in Florida in the heat. You're running down there in the humidity. It just gets you in a different level of shape. I'm going back out on the road, so I'm going to be up on the east a lot. It's not going to be as hot as it is down in South Florida. So I'm really proud of myself going into this season, but we're going to have to really maintain to keep because I can just see my body. It's like, man, I've got the Florida build right now, but I'm going to do my best as I go out to try to keep it. But when you're running in humidity, I mean, when you're running in humidity in the sun, you could lose. When I was living down in Miami, I kid you not, I could run in the morning. I could lose 5 or 6 pounds of just body weight of water. And that just keeps your body lean. It keeps your body toned. But when you're out and it's cold and you don't sweat as much, a little bit different. Here we go. I'm going to do one more. I'm going across my body. And I'm going to do two more. Last one, going across my body. 1, 2. I'm going across my body and done. Good job. Good job. All right, so we've got one more move. Man, we are just taking our time tonight. I am not in a big hurry. I'm just simply doing my curls. Whew, a little bit tired. Again, I've been traveling the last 2 days. We left Florida Friday around 3, 18-hour drive, and we got up here. What time we get up here? We got up here about 3 o'clock. Got up here about 3 o'clock. Okay, so we're going to go back to the shoulders. So what you're going to do, I'm just going to go down like this. I'm going to keep it wide. I'm going to go down, and I'm going to go just like that. I'm going to go wide, and I'm going to go wide like that. Big deep breath. I'm bent over. I'm going wide like that. Big deep breath. I'm going wide like that. Big deep breath. I go wide like that. Big deep breath. Wide like that. Big deep breath. I'm going wide like that. Big deep breath. I'm going wide like that. I'm going to do 2 more. Big deep breath. Big deep breath. I'm going to go 1 more. Last one, I'm going to hold it. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do an extra one. And you know what? I'm going to do 1 more extra one. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and done. Good job. All right. We're at the halfway point of round 1. Steve Schamberger is my name. This is Off the Couch 365 Fitness. It's our 493rd workout on YouTube. I appreciate you joining me. Again, my content, I simply love working out. If you're finding my channel, like, what's this guy doing? I just love exercising. My channel keeps me accountable. If you're new to fitness, getting back into fitness, and you find my content, I just want to help you work out, maybe add something to your current exercise routine. Maybe you're not sure what to do. If you work out with me, I believe you're going to get a great workout in, but you just have to show up consistently. I can show you the exercises I do, but I can't make you do the move. So you just got to keep showing up and showing up and showing up. And over time, you're going to get into great shape. But it's totally up to you. I'm going to keep doing these workouts. I just love doing it. It holds me accountable. I've got to talk in front of a camera. If I have a good day, a bad day, I come on here, I got to talk, exercise. And so that's what I love doing this about the channel, because I love exercising. I love running miles. And like I said, if I can just motivate you over time, hey, you go buy those running shoes, you go join your local gym, you start hiking, biking, you find yourself running. That was the point of my podcast, just to get you motivated. I can show you what to do. I can encourage you what to do, but you're going to have to take the initiative to get out there and put the work in. And man, that's the best thing about exercising. You're the one that puts the work in. You're the one that gets up, ties your shoes, goes to the gym, starts running, starts hiking. You're the one that does the work. And make sure you're always applauding yourself, because it can be a challenge every day to keep doing it over and over and over. But when you feel amazing every time you're done, you have a hard time wanting to miss. Okay, so we're going to get on the second half of round 1. Hit that like, subscribe, share my content. Steve Schamberger is my name. Off the Couch 365 Fitness is my podcast. Let's get the second half of round number 1. And the Lakers score is Boston 79. The Lakers 65. We got about 2.5 minutes left to go into the third. Lakers better pick it up or they're going to get blown out. All right, here we go. So we're down in it. We're going back to a curl. So what you want to do You're going to go halfway and then curl it up like this. Halfway up and curl it in like this. Again, I'm sitting down. I'm normally standing up, but I'm in a super chill Sunday night exercise mode. So we're just going to kind of sit down here and enjoy the. I'm showing you how to exercise and watch a basketball game. Always be able to multitask. If you're working out, if you want to watch your favorite show, do an exercise. If you want to do something, make sure you can always do a little exercise when you're doing it. So again, I'm going halfway in and I'm curling it up. I'm going halfway in and I'm curling it up. Halfway in and curling it up. Bam, that's money. Oh, that's money. Again, I'm up in Detroit, Michigan. I'm a broken record. I left Florida on Friday afternoon. It was I ran that I ran that day. It was 85 degrees in Florida on Friday. I got one of the good best runs, barefoot, no shirt on, sun, tan, feeling good. 2 days later, I'm up in Michigan, Detroit, 20 degrees, and then we're heading back out traveling tomorrow. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm super pumped. Here we go. I'm going across my body and up. I'm going across my body and up, and I'm going to do one more, and I'm going to hold it, and then I'm going to bring it up, and then I'm going to hold it this way, and I'm going to bring it up just like that. Ooh, good job. Good job. All right, shake it out. Shake it out. Wherever you're at this weekend, I hope you're having a great weekend. I hope life is going in your favor. I kid you not, the last 9 months of my life, I feel like I have lived 5 years. I have profession. I moved. Now I'm going back. I've had so many ups and downs, sideways. Um, but the one thing I'm proud about myself, the last month, I have stayed on top of my health. I have stayed on top of my faith. I have ran miles. I have eaten good. If you're ever going through it, I mean this. I'm just telling you how I handled it in the past. I haven't handled it the best. But if you're ever going through it, man, don't drink, don't smoke, stand in it, man. Your mind, your emotions, everything it goes through, it's reaching for something to ease the pain. It's reaching for something to like chill you out. But if you can just stay in it, if you can just stay in your energy, if you can just stay in your thoughts, you will be better for it. I'm guilty of the past. I'm having a bad day. I'm going to take a drink. I'm having a bad day. Let me smoke a joint. I've done that. But where I'm at now, if you're going through a bad day, if you feel like life is just piling it on you, just laugh it off and stand in it. I mean, it is an amazing feeling when you just like, it just keeps pouring on and pouring on and pouring on. And you're like, man, I would love to have something to drink, but I'm not going to. Man, I'm about to lose it. I think I want to smoke a joint, but you don't. You just stand in your pain. You stand in the frustration. You stand in it and you make it through. I'm just telling you, you just have a new appreciation for when things happen to you. Unbelievable. All right, so where are we at? We're at the court. Okay, so, oh, you know this one. This is one of my favorite ones. Why? Because this is everyday life. This time we're going to be sitting down. Okay, so you've got a kid, your little daughter, your little son, your wife. You're going to have to pull start a generator. You're going to have to pull start a chainsaw, a weed eater. There we go. I'm pulling it back. Again, I'm pulling it back like that. I'm pulling it back. I'm pulling it back just like that. I pull it back. Bam. I pull it back. I pull it back. I pull it back. Here we go. I'm going to do three more. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do an extra one. And I'm going to hold it. 1, 2, 3. And done. Let's go. Big deep breath. All right, here we go. So I'm down in it, and I'm going to pull it back. I'm going to pull it back just like that. 1, 2, and 3. Pulling it back just like that. I'm just showing you where you can work out in. I'm working out in a hotel in Detroit, Michigan. You don't have to have a fancy gym. I've got a band. I'm getting a great workout in. Don't make an excuse with your gym. Oh, I don't have a membership. Oh, I don't have a fancy gym. I don't have all this equipment. You don't. I use a band. And as a matter of fact, I'm using a band that's broke, that I'm using knotted. I'm telling you, these bands, I used to snicker and laugh. I'm like, you can't work out with a band. That's grandma and papa's workout. But I'm telling you, the band is money. It's tension weight. It's like a vibrating weight. I'm going to do two more. 1, I'm going to do 2, I'm going to do an extra one, and done. I mean, I'd like to think, hey, I'm pretty cut. I'm pretty lean. These are just from bands, push ups, in bands and running a lot of miles. So don't tell yourself, oh, I got to have a membership to LA Fitness. I got to have a membership to Planet Fitness. Oh, no, no, no. Go get a band, invest in about a $10, $20 band, and it will get you great results. I promise you. Again, I used to snicker and laugh. Who's working out with the bands? Now I can't get enough of the bands. All right, so here we go. We got about 25 minutes left to go. Let's go. So what we're going to do, these are going to be called 21. And we're going to do a single version, okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to go halfway up the first time, okay? I'm going to shorten this up just a little bit because make it a little tension. So just go halfway up. Okay, we're going to go halfway up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, it's 84-71. The Celtics are up with 1 second left to go, and 84-71 into the third quarter. So now we're going to go halfway up and down, just like that. Oh, that feels so good. Here we go. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now we're going to go all the way up. Now listen, I want you to understand something about yourself. Don't forget who you are. I'm 52 years old. And sometimes I've got to go back and remind myself, like, hey, I was 16 once before. Hey, I was 17 once before. That's 4. Hey, I was 14 before. Hey, and I had my childlike enthusiasm and I had to go through things. And so remember that. Never forget how old you used to be. I'm 52, and I remember when I was 14, I had childlike enthusiasm. Hey, when I was 16, I had childlike teenage enthusiasm. Don't lose your enthusiasm. Don't forget who you used to be. There's a person that you used to be. Sometimes you need to go back and remember when you were that age and you got excited. Remember you went through that situation when you were that person. When you get older and you go through certain situations, remember who you used to be. Remember, like, hey, I've been through this before, but now I've got enthusiasm about it. So don't ever forget, like, what you've gone through in the past. As you get older, it's easy to get old. It's easy to get grumpy. It's easy to be like, no. Always have some enthusiasm. You never know what's around the horizon. You're looking at someone, like I said, the last 9 months of my life, I've lived 5 years. 5 years in my last 9 months of my life. Unbelievable. So blessed. So blessed. So blessed. All right, so here we go. We're going to go halfway up for the first 7. Here we go. So I'm going up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now we're going to go all the way up and halfway down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Look at this band. That's what I'm telling you. This band, I feel like I'm curling about 30 pounds. So go all the way up and down. All the way up and down. Again, it's tension weight. It's tension weight. It's not clanging and banging. It's like a vibration weight. That's what I love about this. It's like body weight almost. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6. And that's 7. Hold it at the top. 1, 2, 3. Bam, let's go. Okay, Steve Schamberger, the Running Sham. This is Off the Couch 365 Fitness. This is our 493rd workout on YouTube. Shout out to YouTube. Shout out to you. Okay, so we're going to go back to the shoulders. Again, I'm going to try to use this one. This one's the heavy band. Again, look, this to show you how fun this can be. I snapped this band. Instead of throwing it away, I'm still using it. You can still use the band. You can make a knot and you can still use it. You don't have to have fancy equipment. You can use a band and get great results. You start running miles, you start biking and sweating and swimming, and then you start doing these band workouts, you're going to get great results. And remember, never get discouraged about your health. If you're not where you want to be, get excited because now you can think, okay, do I want to work out with Steve? Of course. But at the same time, do I want to join a gym? Do I want to start hiking? Do I want to start biking, playing tennis? Maybe the volleyball league, pickleball is huge. Maybe start roller skating. There's so many different activities to get you in shape. Just never get discouraged. Always look at it as like, okay, I'm on a challenge now. What do I want to do? All right, so here we go. We're going to do our shoulders. So I'm going to come up just like this. I'm going to go one, 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 and one, one, and one, one, and one. I'm going to do two more. One, one, two, two, last one, and done. Good job. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Okay. All right, let me turn that down. Ooh, hold on one second. All right. Anyway. All right, here we go. All right, so here we go. Now we're going back to the arms. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to hold this one halfway up like this and then curl up 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now hold this one up and now curl this one up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now hold this one up, curl this one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hold this one up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Last time, hold this one up, curl up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold this one up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good job. Okay, so this is going to be the last move of round number 1. This is going to be called chair dips. So what you want to do, I'm in my chair like this. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to dip down like that. I'm going to dip down just like that. Here we go. I'm down, I'm up. I'm down, I'm up. I'm down, I'm up. Again, these are just chair dips. Chair dips. Here you go, chair dips. Oh, that feels good. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to do an extra one and done. Good job. Good job. All right. We've made it to the halfway point of our workout tonight. Steve Schamberger, the Running Sham. I appreciate you joining me tonight. Off the couch, 365 Fitness. This is our 493rd workout on YouTube. Shout out to you. Shout out to YouTube. The Boston game is now 86-75, and the Lakers are on their way down. All right, here we go. Big deep breath. Big deep breath. Here we go. We got about 18 minutes left to go. Let me see. All right, so now it's 77-86, and let's keep this thing going. Okay. I think on this, I'm going to try to use this one. I'm going to use this one on the second round. It's a new band I got. It's not real heavy in the weight department, but we're going to give it a shot and see how it uses. All right, so what we're going to do, all right, we're going to do the static one. We're going to hold this one halfway. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to hold it up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to hold this one up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to hold this one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Last time I'm going to hold it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to hold this one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good job. Good job. Now this one's going to be a little bit lighter than the Reebok heavy one. I actually got this one at Five Below yesterday. I was in their sporting goods section. I just wanted to see what they had. I finally got a tripod. I finally retired. I had been using my backpack for my camera, for my tripod for the longest, but I finally broke down and I got a tripod, and they had a good little band here in the section. So I was like, you know what, my Reebok one snapped, so I thought I'd try this one. Okay, so we did the static. Let's go ahead and do the dips. So we're on round number 2. We've got about 16 minutes left to go. Remember, I go 45 minutes. We go 45 to 30, 30 to 15, 15 to 0, and then we're done. So we're going to be doing these dips on our chair. So I'm going to be like this, and I'm going to go down just like that. Just dip like that. Oh, that feels good. Here we go. Here we go. Again, we're just doing chair dips. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to do a couple of extra ones. I like the extra ones. And done. Bam. Good job. Good job. Shake it out. Shake it out. Okay. So we have 15 minutes left to go. Big deep breath again. We're just taking our time. Just taking our time. Oh, big yawn. Big yawn. All right. Let's slow it down. Okay. 15 minutes left to go. And let me take a big deep breath. All right, here we go. So what we're going to do, we're going to the Y. So what you want to do, have your arms up like this. And again, you're going to come up just like that. Again, I'm using really light tension tonight. This is probably about, I'm going to try something. Let me see. Oh my goodness, that thing is in the way. There we go. Let me try that. Here we go. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Press it up. 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 I'm gonna do 3 more. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, and an extra one. And done. Good job. The thing about those, you're gonna need to do a little bit more extra reps. But man, when you're doing those extra reps on light weights, you think 5 or 6 pounds is heavy. When you start doing more and more and more, you're like, wait a second, I'm starting to feel that. So just because it's lightweight doesn't mean you're not getting a great workout in. Oh, let me get a yawn in. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Nope. Okay, so we're going back to the curl. So hold this one halfway up like this, and then we're going to curl up 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this is really, really not a lot of weight. All right, so let me curl this one up halfway. Right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hold this one up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to hold this one up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to hold this one up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I'm going to do an extra one. I like the extra ones. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to hold this one up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again, this one I'm using tonight, it's not the Reebok band. That Reebok band it's a little bit thicker, and so it's going to be a really, really heavier curl. But this one will do all right. This one works pretty good. All right, so it's 90-77. Let me see. Nope, 90-77. So the Lakers had better come on. They got about 8 minutes left to go in the fourth. Boston just seems like they got the touch tonight. So like I said, 13-point lead, and now it is a foul. Okay, so where are we at? We have 9 moves left to go, and we have about 12 minutes. So let's keep this thing going. So we're going to go to the 21s. All right, so what you want to do, you're going to curl up halfway like this. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now go all the way up and halfway down. So go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now go all the way down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Hold it. 1, 2, 3. I'll let it down slowly and done. Let's go. Okay. Keep this thing going. So now what we're going to do, we're going to go halfway in and curl it up. Halfway in and curl it up. Again, I'm using a little bit lesser weights. This is probably about a 10-pounder, but for some reason I'm liking it. You don't always have to go heavy. Every time you work out, you don't have to use 35, 50 pounds. You don't have to rip your muscles out. No, this is just a nice little workout band I'm using. I picked this up yesterday at Five Below. I think it was like $5. I'm just trying something different. Again, I know the Peloton bands, I know the Reebok bands, and so I'm trying something new. This one we're going halfway in and we're curling up. I'm going halfway in and I'm curling it up. So if you want to do like a two motion, or you can do a smooth motion, just like that. I'm gonna do three more. One, here we go. Two, here we go. Three. I'm gonna do an extra one and done. All right, let's keep this thing going. All right, you know this one. You're gonna be pull starting. You're gonna pull start like a chainsaw, a weed eater, a blower. Again, I'm pulling it back just like that. I'm pulling it back just like that. I'm pulling it back. 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 I'm pulling it back just like that. I pull back. I pull back. I pull back. See that right there? See the shoulder muscles? See the arm muscles? Bam, that feels good. That feels good. Three, two, one, and done. Good job. Good job. All right, so now here we go. Now we're doing the other one. I pull back. Bam, just like that. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Pull it back. 8, 9, 10. I'm going to do two more. 1 and 2. Good job. Good job. All right, shake it out. Shake it out. Okay. Steve Schamberger, the running champ. This is our podcast, Off the Couch 365 Fitness. It's going to be our 493rd workout on YouTube. Shout out to YouTube. Shout out to you. We've got 6 moves left to go. We've got about 9 minutes. I appreciate you joining me. Hey, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Again, my content on YouTube, I just love exercising. I love running. You might be at home tonight. You might be at the gym. You need a workout to do. You can work out with me. I'll show you my routines. I believe you're going to get a great workout. And when you're done, you'll say, Schamberger, that was a great workout. I appreciate you showing me. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to go shoulders, arms, shoulders. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to go out just like that. Ooh, that feels so good. I'm going out just like that. Again, you don't need to have a lot of heavy weight to do these. Again, I'm going out just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that feels good. 7, 8, 9, and 10. This is what I'm talking about with the band, like right there. You can see the definition right there, the long muscle right there, the forearms right there. That's what I like about the bands. The bands are going to give you definition that I feel like you get better with the bands than you do actual weights. Okay, so now we're going to go across our body. Go across our bodies just like that. Across our body. Again, we're not using a lot of heavy weight tonight. These are probably about 7 or 8 pounds I'm using right now. Oh, Schamberger, 7 or 8 pounds. What's that doing for you? Again, I'm a long muscle, slim fit, skinny jean, long distance jogger. That's my body type. But if you want to grab heavy weights, 25 and 30s, and do these workouts with me, you're going to get great results. But I'm telling you, I'm a slim fit body. I don't want to be pumped up. I'm not trying to be pumped up. I took a physical on Thursday. I was super proud of myself. Why? Because I'm back down to 145. I don't know about today. I've kind of been, last couple of days, I've kind of enjoyed eating, and we haven't ran, but none. But here we go. I'm going across my body. I'm going across my body. I'm going across my body just like that. Oh, that's how we do it. That's how we do it. I'm going to do 3 more. 1. I'm going to go 2. And I'm going to go 3. And I'm going to do 1 more. And done. Good job. Good job. Okay, so we have 4 little moves left to go. We're going to do our shoulders, 2 arm exercise and a shoulder, and then we're going to be done for Sunday night. And then we're going to get ready tomorrow, and we're going to be heading out. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to be over just a little bit, and you're going to come up just like that. I'm over like that, just like that, just like that. Big deep breath, just like that. Just like that. Big deep breath, 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 just like that. 1, 2, oh yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm going to hold it. 1, 2, 3. Oh man, that's good stuff. Oh, that's good stuff. Okay, it's 94-79. I think the Lakers might just be done for tonight. They've got about 7 minutes left to go. They need to make a move, or if not, Boston's going to roll them up. All right, so we have 3 moves left to go. Whew, big deep breath. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh, wait a second. No, we already did those. We already did those. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to do doubles. Here we go. I'm going to bring it up just like this. 1, 2. Man, these are super light, so I got to, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to do 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I'm going to do 2 more. I'm feeling it. 1, and done. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, and done. I'm really liking these slim bands. I use a Reebok band, but these slim bands are not bad. Reeboks are going to be really thicker, so you're looking at maybe like a 20 to 25 pound curl. With these slender bands, you're looking at maybe like a 10 to 12 pound. But I really like these. Again, I love using bands. I used to never use bands. Now I've tried the Reebok band, several Reeboks. I've used the Peloton, and now I've tried this one. This one's from Five Below. You know, for a little $6 band, it's going to get you exactly what you need. Okay, so here we go. We're going to have 2 moves left to go. We're going to do a shoulder exercise, and then we're going to do an arm exercise, and then we're going to be done. All right, so here we go. Arms are going to come up straight. 1, 2, 3. I bring them down just like that. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I bring them down just like that. Big deep breath. 1, 2, 3. What is this kid's name? Man, he has put it on a show for Boston. Peyton Pritchard. Peyton Pritchard for Boston. He's putting on a show. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Big deep breath. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Man, all right. The Celtics are putting them away. They're down 17 now. 1, 2, 3. I go down. 1, 2, 3. I go down. 1, 2, 3. I go down. Last one. 1, 2, 3. Last time. 1, 2, 3. And done. Good job. Good job. All right. Steve Schamberger, the Running Sham. I appreciate you joining me tonight. I got to scratch the inside of my ear. This is my podcast, Off the Couch 365 Fitness, our 493rd workout. So here we go. We're going to finish with singles. Here we go. I'm curling up. 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 Let me make these a little bit. There we go. I curl up. 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 Here we go. I'm curling up. 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 All right. I'm going to try to make these just a little bit more difficult as we finish the home stretch. Again, this band is kind of a little bit thinner one, so it's not as. All right, there we go. I curl up. 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 I'm going to do 5 more. 5, 4. Here we go. 3. Here we go. 2. Here we go. 1. And I'm going to do a couple of extra ones. I always like doing a couple of extra ones. Here we go. 3. Here we go. 2. Here we go. One and done. I'm done. And it looks like the Lakers are done because the Celtics are putting on a show. It is 102 to 81. So we're done with the workout and the Lakers are done tonight. All right, so here we go. Big deep breath. Let that out. Big deep breath. Let that out. Big deep breath. Oh, let that out. One more big deep breath. And done. All right. All right. Steve Schamberger, the Running Sham. I appreciate you joining me tonight. That was Off the Couch 365 Fitness, our 493rd workout on. Oh my goodness. This guy is unbelievable. Pritchard for Boston, lights out gamer. But this was our podcast. Off the Couch 365 Fitness, our 493rd workout. I appreciate you joining me. That was arms, just a super chill arm class. Man, we went 50 minutes. Shout out the Mainstay Timers. They keep our workouts always on time. So here you go. Let's shake it out just a little bit. Shake it out. I bring my arms up to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. I bring my arms halfway down. I pull it back again, my shoulders, my chest, and my stomach. I bring my arms up like that. I go to the left. I go to the right. I go to the left. I go to the right. Again, halfway flex. I pull it back like that. Oh, it feels so good. I'm going to do it one more time. Big deep breath. Remember to breathe. When you're exercising, you're breathing. Breathing. Let it out. Keep that blood pumping. Arms up to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. Again, give yourself that big Sunday night flex for working out so hard. Again, this was just a simple arm exercise. No crazy cardio, no crazy push-ups and pull-ups. We were just doing our arms, watching the Laker game. The Lakers got blown out. Boston went into LA tonight. Man, they put them to sleep. But I appreciate you joining me tonight. This was my podcast, our 493rd workout. The last month, it's been last 2 months, it's been really easy because I've been down in Florida. We had parks, we had the beach. I had a schedule. I'm going back on the road tomorrow. I'm going to be traveling, so it's going to be back to another challenge. I'm up on the East Coast. It's going to be cold. It's going to be snowy. So it's going to be a challenge to get these workouts in. It's going to be a challenge to start running. But hey, I'm super excited about the next chapter of my life. I took a big gamble. I went down to South Florida, Cocoa Beach. We'll say Central Cocoa Beach, Florida for 2 months. I like to say I got a 2 month break, 2 month little experience. It was fun, but we're going to go back out on the road. I'm up in Detroit tonight. We were in Florida on Friday, 85 degrees, actually close to 90. And now here we are in Detroit where it's 20 degrees and we're going to be leaving out tomorrow. I don't know where I'm going to go. Probably back down to Florida, knowing me of all things. But I'm super excited to keep doing these workouts, keep growing my channel, and make sure you like, subscribe, share my content. Again, I just do these workouts. It holds me accountable, gives me something to talk about, the Laker game. I always do a little bit of words of wisdom. I'll read the comment section, but my words of wisdom are tonight. Listen, I'm 52 years of age. I'll be 53 in May. The last 9 months of my life, I kid you not, May of 2025 to now of February 2026, I feel like I have lived 5 years of my life. It has been absolutely amazing. And it's only been give or take 9 months. It's unbelievable how the universe and time, and when you put yourself in situations, good situations, uncertain situations, and you just keep trying and you just keep getting up and you don't go the easy route. It is so when things are going chaotic, it's easy to go take a drink. It's easy. Oh, I want to smoke a joint. Oh, I'm going through it. I need to do something. But if you'll stand in it and sit in it and just let the universe do its thing, the universe is always going to take care of you. It's going to overwhelm you. It's going to push you to the point where you're like, am I going to be okay? But somehow, some way, you just always make it through it. And when you start running miles and you exercise and you sweat and you have that little mentality of like, regardless what happens, I'm going to make it through. I'm doing what's called a pivot. Like I was down in South Florida or Central Florida. Man, it was going in my way. It wasn't going in my way. And I just had to pivot back to like a little bit of clarity. Like what I was doing for a year and a half, I'm traveling, good revenue. I'm in New York. I'm in Oklahoma. I'm just traveling all over. putting the next chapter together. Well, I take a 2 month hiatus. I go down there, try some things. Man, my life is just like, wait a second, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and I feel like my wheels are spinning. But they were coming out of the dirt. I was starting to gain some momentum. Things were starting to happen, but I was down in a place. It's like, do I really want to be here? Is this the place I want to be? And I just wasn't feeling it. And if you go somewhere and you're going to be successful, but you don't want to be in that place, you're going to find out real quick. It doesn't matter what you make. It doesn't matter how successful you're going to be. If you don't want to be in a situation, the money's not going to matter because you're not going to be happy. So that's one thing I really learned about starting a business in a place that I went for a reason, but when that reason faded, me being there was kind of like, okay, I don't think I really want to be here, but let me try it. Let me stay. Let me just give it 2 months, see how I like it. I started gaining traction, started putting deals together. I started meeting people, but man, every day I woke up, I was like, man, I'm in paradise. Imagine being in paradise and like, I really don't want to be here. Never get confused with how a place looks. Someone might look in your eyes like this guy's in hell. No, no, no. He's actually in heaven and he's absolutely loving it. And you might see this guy, wow, he's on the beach, he's running miles, he's down there in Florida, pina coladas, beautiful ladies, and you might think, man, this guy's in heaven. No, 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 he's actually in hell. So never judge a place how it looks until you're there. Because just as I was running on the beach, just as I was down in Florida, I was in the sunshine every day. I'm growing a business, it's starting to go together. I'm still dealing with other things. It was not paradise. It really wasn't, because in my heart, I didn't want to be there. So just make sure when you see a place, you got to get there, you got to feel it, you got to learn a little bit about it. You know, don't get quick to judge a place, because one place may look like heaven. You get there and it's actually going to be a little bit of hell. And you go to a place that looks like hell and you get there and you spend some time here and you're like, hey, wait a second, I kind of like this place. So make sure you don't judge a place until you get there, get acquainted with it, and you'll be surprised, because even though I was down in Florida looking like paradise, it was the last place I wanted to be. Now I'm up here in Detroit. It's cold, it's snowy, but man, it's right where I want to be, because I'm going to start traveling tomorrow and I'm super excited about that. And I recommend that for anybody. Look, I've got twin daughters. They're grown. They're taken care of. But if you ever want to do something, go travel. I bought a Ford 350 Transit, and I do what's called van expediting. Sometimes I have a van full of stuff. Sometimes I have a little part of the engineering goes to a plant, and I travel all over the United States. And so I really enjoy. I recommend that just one time in your life. Go get a big van, travel across the United States. You can make incredible revenue. You get to meet incredible people. You get to see incredible places. The only place I've never been to Seattle, Washington, out in that area. I've been to San Francisco. I've been to Huntington Beach. I've been to San Diego. I've been to Vegas, Lake Havasu, South Dakota, North Dakota, Arizona, New Mexico. New Mexico has to be one of the most beautiful places in the world. Phoenix, Arizona, unbelievable. Savannah, Georgia, nicest people in the world live in Savannah, Georgia. Been to Miami. I've lived in Miami, New Orleans, New York. I've been to Niagara Falls, DC, Baltimore, Atlanta. Atlanta, Georgia has the worst traffic. It's worse than New York. It's worse than the island. It's worse than Miami. It's worse than Chicago. I had to go through Atlanta yesterday. It took literally about an hour just to get through the traffic on a Saturday, and it was raining. But if you ever need just a reset in your life, go travel. You can find an expediting company. They'd love to have you. You don't have to have a special license. I have just a regular Florida license, but it's called expediting. And like I said, I took a little 2 month break from it. I went down to Central Florida, Cocoa Beach, started a business. Just didn't go the way I thought it would. The business was growing. I went down there for a particular reason that kind of fell apart. And so as my business was growing, I was kind of like, even though it's growing, I didn't want to be there. But in the back of my mind, I was like, man, let's go back out on the road. Let's go back out on the road. Let's travel and let's try to figure out the next chapter of your life. Like my last month in expediting, I flew out of Orlando up to New York, New York over to California. I got to go through Lake Havasu for the first time. Unbelievable time in Lake Havasu. out of California. I got to run on San Clemente Beach. I ran Dana Point Beach. I got something out of California going through up to Michigan. I got to go and to stay in Vegas. I stayed in Vegas for 2 nights. Cost me like $100. And then I went up to Michigan, Michigan over to Pennsylvania, Pennsylvania down to Georgia, Georgia, South Carolina, a couple of days. And then I went down to Cocoa for 2 months. And so, but if you ever want to travel, see the United States, go get a big van, find you an expediting company. I work for a company called Load One, real simple application. Everything's on an app, but I'm super excited. It's not, it's something you can go do for a while and then pivot. The last 5 years of my life, I know how to sell health insurance. I got really good at health insurance. I used to be a logistics guy. I can do logistics. I've traveled. And so I can always got certain things I can fall back on. I went down to Cocoa. I was starting a little moving home service company. The first month I only did like $600, but you're like, only you did $600 in your first month? Yeah, but I only knew nobody when I went down there. But I had jobs lined up. I had people I was meeting. I was meeting realtors. I was meeting people. I was going out every day, and at a minimum, I was talking to 20, 25 people. Cold calling, walking in a business. I can walk in a business anywhere, talk to them. How you doing? This is my situation. Do you think you can help me? Follow up, phone call. That's all you just got to talk to people over and over and over and over. Somebody has got what you want. And so building a business, it didn't scare me. I just knew it was going to take time. So that first month, I was like, okay, we did $600 in the first month and I didn't know anybody. I know at the end of 12 months, I would be making, what's 12 times 6, 7,500? I'd be making 7,500 easy. So we only did 600 my first month, but I knew it was coming. Second month, we were looking like right around, I think close to 1,000, and it was growing. But at the same time, I just didn't want to be there. And that's where you need to be in life. Your time is your time, and you don't have to meet anyone's expectations with your time. But Schamberger, if you go there and live there, you could make all this money. Yeah, but I'm not going to be happy. So who cares? I would rather live somewhere. Look, this is my mentality in life. You may not understand it. You may not. I would rather live in a tent on the beach and have a passionate love affair than live in a mansion by myself. Now, if you can figure that out, let me say it again. I would rather live on the beach in a tent and have a passionate love affair than live in a mansion by myself. That's my mentality. You're not going to impress me with money. I've flown on private jets. I've lived in high rises. I've lived in Miami. I've lived in one of the nicest places in Tulsa. View of the city, tennis courts, basketball courts. You're not going to, I've lived in the best places. I've lived in the lowest places. And so money is not going to be a big like, oh, you're really impressing me. I've dated women that made more money in probably a month than I made in like 6 months. I kid you not. And so money is not, you're not going to impress me. And so that's how you need to look at your time. If you're going to be impressed by money, that's a really sad way to look at it because your time is your time. So just because you go somewhere and it's going to pay you a lot of money, if you're not going to be happy, the money's not going to be, it's not going to matter. But if you go over here and you like being there and you're only going to make a little bit of money, I'll take the little bit of money than a lot of money and not being happy. Because if you're not happy, it's just not going to work out. But that's going to wrap it up. I appreciate it. I was just kind of being a little bit more personal. I try to be more personal. I'm not just a workout guy. I'm a business guy. I'm a relationship guy. I'm a travel guy. I just love exercising. It holds me accountable. I love running miles. Running miles puts you in a different state of mind. You sweat, you breathe, you're healthy. And so that's what my podcast is all about. Well, I'm going to get out of here. Again, we're up in Detroit, Michigan. We were in Florida 2 days ago. We were running the beaches. Now we're heading back out tomorrow. I'm super pumped. I'm going to start doing more travel pictures. I posted a picture today. We were at Buc-ee's, Richmond, Kentucky. Totally disappointment with Buc-ee's. They do a thing called fresh brisket on the board, and it sounded like an old clunky car horn. No energy. Do better. Well, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, that was our arm class for Sunday night. We were clanging and banging with the bands. I love the bands. Hey, but make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Hey, share my content. I'm just trying to grow my channel, see how many people I can help exercise, get in shape. Again, I just show you how to exercise. I can't do the exercises for you. I'm going to get out of here. Steve Schamberger, the Running Sham. I appreciate you joining me. Here, we're going to read the comment section real quick, and then we'll get out of here. Okay, so Shimmy said, "What's up? What's up, Shimmy?" King the guinea pig said, "What's up?" Swiss says, "Hi." Who's better, Miss You or When I? Miss You or When I don't know. I guess Miss You. Okay, Cocoa Beach, never went there before. Go to Cocoa Beach, man. Cocoa Beach, Florida is a really nice place, really nice beach. I spent a really lot of time there. It was really nice. I don't know. Okay, well, I'm gonna get out of here. I appreciate it. That big flex for you on this Sunday night. Steve Schamberger, the Running Sham. I'll catch you next time. And as always, bam, you got this.